Hi everyone. Welcome to week 6. This week in maths we are learning about position and direction. Now they're two very long words, but don't worry about it. We're going to be talking about all of the words that we need to know now in a minute. Before we start this video today, can you just make sure that you've watched the short video about left and right and also the short video about turns. If you haven't watched those two videos yet, then I'd like you to pause this video and watch those ones first, because they'll make this video a little bit easier for you to understand. So let's go and have a look at the words we'll be using this week. So the first word is turn. So when we turn something, if you turn your head, you're not moving it to a different place. All you're doing is turning so that you are facing a different way. So when we turn something, we don't pick it up and put it somewhere different. We're just moving it so it's facing a different way. So that is a turn. The next word we'll look at is left. You can see the arrow, it's pointing to the left. And then the opposite of left is right. Look at the green arrow. It's pointing to the right. Our next word is position. Position is where a thing is. So if I ask you, where is your pencil? And you tell me where it is, you're telling me the position. Maybe you'd say it's on the table. Maybe you'd say it's beside the paper. Both of those things, you are telling me where it is. You're telling me the position. And the last word we'll look at today is direction. Direction is which way a thing is going. So if you were running in the playground and you were running and the pergola was in front of you, you'd be running in the direction of the pergola. If you were running in the adventure playground, you'd be running in the direction of the adventure playground. So they're the words that we're going to be using this week. As always, we have a challenge today to see how many times you can see my little friend Pikachu. So let me know at the end. So we're not going to be doing writing at the moment. We're just going to have a look at some of these questions together. So this first question here. How has this shape been turned? So we can see the pink triangle, the point is at the top. So see here, the point is at the top. Now, when it's turned, the point is here. Is that a full turn, a half turn, or a quarter turn? What do you think? The correct answer is a quarter turn because the top of the triangle has gone from the top to quarter of the way around. Imagine that the triangle is moving in a big circle. If it moves to here, it will be a quarter. If it moves to here, it will be a half. And if it moves to here, it will be 3/4. It has moved to this side, which means it is a quarter turn. Next we have an arrow. In the first picture, the arrow is pointing up and then it has been moved. It's made a turn. Has it made a full turn? Or has it made a half turn? Or has it made a quarter turn? What do you think? Tell a grown-up at home, has it made a full turn, a half turn, or a quarter turn? The correct answer is a half turn. The top of the arrow was facing up, it's moved a quarter, and then it's moved down to the oh dear, silly me. There we are. It moved a quarter, and then it moved so that it's facing down. It has made a half turn. It's gone halfway around. Our next question. How has the shape been turned? Has it made a full turn, a half turn, or a quarter turn? Tell a grown-up at home, what do you think? The correct answer is a quarter turn. The small part is at the top. Here, the small part is at the side. It has made a quarter turn. How has this shape been turned? Has it made a full turn, a half turn, or a quarter turn? The correct answer is a full turn. It starts with the point here at the right. The point goes all the way around. Oh dear, right now let me make that a bit neater for you. The point goes all the way around and it's back where it began. It's made a full turn. It's turned all the way around in a circle. How has the frame been turned? Have a look at this frame. We have the long part here and we have the long part here. How has it been turned? What do you think? Very good. It has been turned in a quarter turn. How has this frame been turned? We have the small part up at the top, and here we have the small part down at the bottom. How has this frame been turned? That's right, it's a half turn. The small part was at the top, now it's at the bottom. How has the bear been turned? Here's the bear's head at the top, here's the bear's head at the bottom. Is it a whole turn, a half turn, or a quarter turn? It's a half turn. Okay, here's Shay. He's saying, if a full turn is made, the object will be in the same position as it started. Now, do you think he's correct? If you're facing something, if you're looking at something, and you make a whole turn around, will you still be looking at that same thing? Try it out in your home. Shay is correct. Objects will be in the same position as they started if a full turn is made. If the teddy bear's head is at the top and it makes a full turn, at the end, the head will still be at the top. What do you notice about this object when a full turn and a half turn is made? So have a look at this pneumacon here. If we made a full turn, how would it look? If we made a half turn, how would it look? This frame would look the same as it will be in this position. If we turn it a half turn, this long part will be at the bottom. It will look the same. If we do a whole turn, this long part will be back at the top and it will look the same. So sometimes, it depends on the picture or on the object, sometimes a half turn and a whole turn might look the same and sometimes it might look different. Okay, so what I want you to do now is, I want you in your homes to make a video. I want you to make a video of you making a full turn, of you making a half turn, and of you making a quarter turn. So you could show me a video of you turning something, a picture or a toy on a table, or if you wanted, you could show me a video of you making these turns. What does it look like when you turn all the way around, full turn around? What does it look like when you make a half turn around? And what does it look like when you make a quarter turn? So you're going to take a video, Get your mummies or daddies or your older brothers or sisters to help you and upload it onto your Class Dojo portfolio. I hope you've enjoyed learning about position and direction today. It's going to be a very fun week. I promise you, in maths this week, we're going to have a lot of fun. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm very excited to see your videos. Bye, guys.